You love having a physical connection with another person, but you always have to maintain a certain degree of self-control so it doesn't get out of hand. If you're not careful, you can focus too much on that, and it will take on a life of its own. You've come here to gather wisdom and then enlighten the world with what you've discovered. You possess a wealth of knowledge, something that you're meant to share with mankind in one way or another. You have a tendency to adopt a negative outlook on things. You have to constantly remind yourself to think and act in positive ways. While you love material things a great deal, you also have to remind yourself that there is more to life than just things. There is a spiritual side to life that you must also make friends with if you are to find a happy balance in life. That may at times involve sacrifice and giving to others. Walk your path with honesty and integrity as much as possible. This will serve you well. Find something good to believe in, and then use that belief to lead you down your path. You love the romantic side of life when it comes to long-term relationships, so marriage can sometimes be a little boring for you. It's the committed long-term relationships that seem to be your biggest lessons in life. However, you are very loving and protective over your children. You make a great parent. Always remember to share, think positive and keep a healthy perspective on your need for physical and romantic attachments, and you'll do great. You are a leader, but only by example. It's the way that you carry yourself that inspires others. Your intuition serves you very well. You have the ability to understand others even before you get to know them. You like knowing what makes people tick. You can be overly sensitive at times, easily hurt by something someone said. And when this happens, it can take quite a bit of time for you to regain your comfort level with the person that slighted you. At your core, you want nothing but peace and harmony throughout the entire world. You can be an inspiration to others in many ways. You have a very distinct presence. You prefer to stay clear of other people's issues, but you do have the ability to offer them good advice on how to handle certain situations. It matters to you on some levels what other people think of you, and this can sometimes throw you off balance. It's really important at all times to keep your emotional center. You are very determined and you work well with others as long as everyone is getting along with one another. Since you mainly operate on an intuitive level, you're really not well suited for business. That can be a bit too chaotic for your energy. But you would make a great counselor or personal advisor. Because you're so sensitive, you must always maintain a diet that promotes a good nervous system. You like to daydream, but once you get fixated on a goal, you become very determined to see it through to the end. Since you were born under the astrological sign of Scorpio, you can be passionate, tenacious, investigative, magnetic, complex, clever, brave, loyal, have a good memory, be deeply sensual, protective, self-reliant, resourceful, dynamic, intuitive, determined, soothing, and independent, but you can also be very private, volatile, brooding, obsessive, moody, hot-headed, lustful, jealous, demanding, obstinate and quick-tempered. Here are some suggestions on how you can bring positive change into your life. Stay calm, be proactive, not reactive, don't create crises, consider consequences of actions before you act, practice self-control, find closure in positive ways, don't react, walk it off, be truthful, be flexible and adaptable, and most importantly, learn to love yourself and others unconditionally.